What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chavez Adams. I'm coming at you today with some inspiration. For the first time in a long time, I have decided to release a video. Now, these videos are going to be more of a daily thing because I need to start showing and start proving to y'all what I'm about. I'm not just in it just to have fun. Alright? In a couple of my previous videos, I warned y'all that these motherfucking Republican states like Missouri are gonna be cutting people off regardless of how much proof they got that the person is considered disabled. I got all the proof in the world, but this bitch decided to deny me, saying that I'm no longer disabled. But get this. In the questions, she answered something completely different. She was saying that I'm not. Then, when it came to the actual long part of the letter piece of it, she added certain things that were legitimate, claiming that I was and am disabled, only later to say no longer. So because of that, she denied me. And you know what I said? Despite what my grandma's telling me to do, what my mom's telling me to do, what the people from Props is telling me to do, I just said, I'm not going to appeal for a third time. I'm not going to fucking appeal to deal with a judge. Because I know in a Republican-ran state, there's no fucking way that I'll be able to win, regardless how much proof there is. Regardless if there's proof that she went back and forth on her statements. That she went from saying I was to saying I'm not. Where she said that she called my mom to turn around and say, well, how would my mom know? Knowing damn well we are literally living in 2022. My mother knows how I do. She knows my situation. She knows when I'm in physical pain, even though she's in another state. She knows by the way I talk, by the way I text, by the way I type, by the type of videos and posts I make. She knows when I'm doing good mentally. She knows when I'm doing bad mentally. She knows when I'm doing good physically and when I'm doing bad physically. On another note, this lady had enough nerve to say that I could do patchwork. Working with concrete. And with my back problems, with me breaking the second vertebra of my neck, kid you not. Not one, not my mom, not either my aunties, not my grandma, both of them that I told, not my neighbors, even one of my neighbors who worked with concrete. They all said she's a motherfucking crazy bitch. You know why? Because they all know that if I worked with concrete, I would end up in a wheelchair or fucking dead. So this motherfucking crazy ass in a Republican state, you think I'm going to try to appeal? Knowing that, according to them, because of my social media and all that I'm a Trump, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm a Biden, that I support Biden somewhat. They don't want me. They don't care. They could care less. You know that? Sorry about that. I'm trying to be comfortable. Alright? So instead of appealing, I look at it like this. Why not continue dropping vlogs on a daily? Why not continue spreading inspirational messages? I ain't doing music no more. My focus is to help y'all. My focus is to help you grow, to help you change, to help you invest in yourselves, in your futures, in your families. I'm not here because I'm like Kodak Black and trying to make money. I'm not here faking the lifestyle. I ain't wearing no fucking gold or silver chain with a $500 watch or a $50 watch acting like it's worth 10K. I'm not wearing fancy clothes. You know why? Because I'm keeping it real. I don't have tattoos. My mission is to help y'all. And some of y'all are as stubborn as mules. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to hear me out. Y'all want to sit there and still believe that crypto's a scam. Meanwhile, Gucci is accepting it. AMS is going to be accepting it starting in the fall, I think. If I remember right from what I read. Okay. Amazon, it's going to take them a while. They don't know how to do that. They're still new to it because they went from hating it to this, you know. So AMC Theaters accepts it. So many stores, you can literally, the USDC gets converted. You can use your Coinbase account, use the USDC and it converts. You can you can use it on DoorDash. You can use it on, hell, I can even use my Fold debit card, which is crypto related, at Burger King, McDonald's, and all that. Now, I can spend crypto. I can spend things like Dogecoin, Bitcoin. Certain ones, they are very picky on what these, it will accept as payments. You can freaking go to a concert by buying by spending Dogecoin instead of your fiat. Come on. How silly can y'all be? And get this, Dogecoin was just a meme coin. Originally meant to be just a meme coin, and now merchants are accepting it. Tesla accepts it. AMC accepts it. I think, like I said, with Gucci, I think that's one of the ones they're going to accept as a form of payment. You can use Dogecoin as a form of payment at various artists and bands' concerts. Y'all freaking playing. I've been through more scams with PayPal and fiat money. That fiat, that dollar, them Benjamins. I fell in so many more scams with those than I did with crypto. And that's sad. I understand y'all looking at it right now. Well, crypto's down. There's no way it's going to be good. It's not. It's done for. The stock market's done for. Look at history. Look at history. The stock market goes down, but then it always comes back up. And those who held on and lived with no fear and had faith watched their profits from when they invested. For example, if they invested $1,000 in a stock, and that stock is down 25%, that's 25. They made 25% more if it went up 25% than its original thing. If it went up 50%, they doubled it. So you gotta understand that these stock market and crypto prices aren't down because of badness. I mean, yeah, they're down because inflation. They're down because the Fed crap. They're down because the SEC. They're down because of the Russian-Ukraine war. They're down. But in an investor's mindset, like mine, it's 25% down. If it's down by 5%, that's a 5% discount. If it's down 20%, that's a 20% discount. I could just put more in it, hold it, live with no fear, and watch it rise once the prices go up. Because I ain't worried about a thing. I trust in Bitcoin. I trust in Doge. I trust in Ethereum. I trust in Avalanche. I trust in XRP. So you got to put your trust in that crypto. Don't let your fears stop you from investing in it. Especially right now, because right now is one of the, according to multiple investors, even Warren Buffett, when it comes to certain stocks, the ones that he picks the most, right now is a great time to invest in them stocks. Invest, even though he doesn't support crypto, invest in the crypto market. Invest in the metaverse. Right now is one of the best times. Because if you don't start investing now, I'm sorry, you're just gonna miss out. So this year is right now one of the best times. Even next year supposedly is gonna be a pretty good time. Because the stock market and whatnot is not expected or planned. We're hoping it won't be so long, so early or so late, so long to wait. But we don't know how long this Russian-Ukraine war is gonna last. We don't know all this other stuff yet, but we do know we are estimating 2024 to be the rebound. And a good rebound. So right now is a good time to do what you got to do and start investing. Stop buying that liquor. Stop going to the movie theaters. Fuck the movie theaters. You want to see a movie? Just wait till it comes out on streaming. Because chances are it's going to be out in like 3 months on Hulu or something if it's in a movie theater. Wait to stream it. You can wait. If I can wait, you can wait. Also, for the mothers, for these other people, Republicans, hate to break it to you, but it's not Biden who's causing the inflation. Those stipend checks that we got under Trump, the ones we got under Biden, which was I think only one or something like that. Okay? No, we got two. I think we got two under Trump and one under Biden. Okay? Those are part of the inflation, okay? Those checks that we got that y'all accepted, that y'all gladly accepted, yeah. Those are part, okay? Those are part of the inflation. The Russian-Ukraine war is part of the inflation. It's not about the oil thing or the oil consumption. There are things playing into the inflation, which is price gouging. And I hate to talk politics, but in all honesty, if Amazon is in stock in all their warehouses for place to send baby formula to places in Canada and other countries where it's free or whatever, how the hell are they out of stock for those in America? Ask yourself that. So before you start telling people that they have to give birth, maybe you might want to think about the consequences right now. In America, y'all's laws on abortion, Republicans, Josh Hawley, Vicky Hartzler, Governor Abbott, and all that, those votes you're doing, it's not going to help you. Because none of y'all, because y'all aren't willing to adopt those babies, are you? I want the honest answer. Are y'all willing to adopt those babies? What if the mother has an underlying health condition, like my girl? Right? She is not allowed to give birth, because if she gives birth, like we could wear a condom, she could be on birth control, and who knows? That condom, the baby could slip through, and next thing you know, she's pregnant and she ends up dead within a few months. Because an unplanned pregnancy, even though she's on birth control and I wore a condom. Even if she's on birth control and I didn't wear a condom. See, Even if I were to get the thing, which aren't the vasectomy thing, that's not guaranteed to work either, because it's not 100% effective. Because how many times have women got their tubes tied only for the tube to break? No contraceptive is 100% effective. It's been proven, whether it's tubes being tied, vasectomies, or anything. What if that girl was 12 years old and she was raped? Ask yourself that. And her parents kicked her out because she was raped and because she got pregnant. Are you willing to take her in, help her raise that baby? I bet none of y'all are. Y'all could care less after the baby's born. As long as the baby's born, that's all that matters. Meanwhile, we still got COVID running rampant. We've got white supremacists doing mass shootings in multiple states. We've got white supremacists, beating up Asians and blacks and Hispanics. We've got Russians and Ukrainians getting in fights because of the war on our soil. Ones that were living here for a long time. Okay. We've got baby formula shortages, as companies claim, these big companies like Amazon. Yet they've got enough formula for places like Canada and others where formula is free. We got inflation, which is making it harder for people who live alone, like me, to be able to afford enough food to last them. Okay? And enough essentials, because paper towels are higher, food is higher. It's harder for anybody. And 15 hours, people who live alone on 15 hours, or $50 per hour, are still struggling. They're still struggling to make ends meet. Why? Because insurance on cars is $500. You got rent, which is what, $1,100 or more just for one bedroom. We've got insurance, renter's insurance, all these different things that we gotta pay for, and you expect people that live alone. And that's why back in the day, which I'm sure some of your grandparents, if they're still alive, or your great-grandparents, if they're still alive, can verify that they did not live alone. They actually lived with family until they got older and the other family members died, or they decided to move out later on because of, changes in the economy. In China, Russia, I don't know about Russia, but in places like China and India and Africa, Mexico, I believe Canada and UK, a lot of families still live together. They still live together, whether it's the mom and the father and the children, with another family member and their children. You know why? Because they know that the cost of living, even there, it's expensive because of price gouging. I've lived in apartments where they're charging $500, just not on the subsidized part, but $500 or more just for the apartment. Plus they wanted 3 months deposit in the first place, and then on top of that, the wiring in the house was bad, which they refused to fix. The stoves were so old and they had ones and one that didn't work, and there was one on each didn't work. They only had one heater for 4 apartments, but they wanted a price. They wanted to charge the residents almost anywhere from 500 to 2,000 to live in that. Price gouging, thievery. And in my opinion, everyone deserves shelter. I don't care if they got a job or not. Nobody deserves to live on the streets. I don't care if they're a drug addict. I don't care if they're an alcoholic. I don't care if they lost their job. Nobody deserves to live on the streets. We should all have a shelter, a place to call home, a safe place for our social security cards, a safe place to lay our heads at night. Those are basic. That's a basic human right and an essential. Nobody, just because you can't pay rent, shouldn't mean that you should be evicted. And that's what's gotten into the minds of the corporations nowadays. Greed, power, money. They only care about the money. And that's sad. That this world cares more about money. And yes, so I'm telling y'all to invest in your futures, to leave the banking system and switch to companies like Coinbase, telling you to get to join companies like Fold, which gives you Bitcoin for every purchase. You know, I know telling you to invest in stocks. I know that may sound like I'm more focused on money, but right now in our current society, in our current events, that is one thing that I am trying to help you all understand, is that no matter where we are in life, whether we are as rich and powerful as Elon Musk, or we are down here piss poor, struggling, that's no reason that we cannot follow our dreams, that we cannot follow our passions, that we cannot do what we love to do, that we cannot help one another, that we cannot invest in ourselves. When I stopped drinking, when I stopped smoking, when I refused to get a fish or a pet cat or pet dog, despite what people are telling me to get, that's all money savings. Now, some of y'all, I understand my anxiety and all that. Yes, I could use a pet. Okay? Sure, fish are a little bit cheaper to deal with, I guess, in a way. But it's still money going down the drain, because you gotta wash the fish tank every 1 week or every week or two. You gotta, it's money going down the drain for me. Why don't I have a cat? Well, one, my girl ever was able to come down here, she's allergic to cats, okay? Two, I need to be able to concentrate on my work, and I don't need a cat climbing up on my freaking laptop when I'm trying to do work, when I'm trying to create vlogs. And I understand there's vloggers who have pets and things like that, and they don't mind it. But for me, it's kind of I am very picky. I don't like pet fur or animal fur on my clothes. I don't like animal fur on my mattress. I'm very picky. And when you're not allowed to have a dryer in your apartment because it's a fire hazard, but a gas stove's not a fire, is an essential, but you can have a washer, right? And you gotta either hang your stuff up on a line that's been outside for so many years and you don't even know what's on it, okay? You only got a bathroom and a closet that you can hang your clothes up in, which I prefer, even until I can get one of those dryer things, which I have my eyes on one, which is $100 on Amazon. It's not like It's not like I can just get a dryer and be like, oh yeah, no. I'm not gonna break my landlord's rules or the complex rules that have been in place since I was a kid, when I used to live over on McAnally with my mother before I went to foster care. So I'm not gonna break the rules. And yes, I do agree, sometimes you do need to break the rules to get where you need to be. Am I willing to break those rules? Am I willing to go out of my way to start breaking my own rules? Set up pay for advertising on Facebook, pay for advertising on certain sites. Am I willing to break my own rules to boost my company and help them grow? Or am I willing to try and contact investors? There's two routes I can take. I can try to contact investors with my ideas, or I can do it myself and do the same thing Airbnb did. Even though they were denied, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna go through all that trying to find a company to invest with me. It's my company, and I'm gonna invest what I can into the company, into my future. And not only that, for those who support me and support my company and the donations at times, y'all are not only helping me, but y'all are helping soon. Hope soon. Not gonna say if it's not gonna be. Not saying it's tomorrow, the next day, or next year, or next 3 years. But y'all are helping me grow my company. Y'all are helping me bring better products, and y'all are helping hundreds, if not thousands, of people find ways to earn and invest. And not only that, like I said, which I've said in previous videos, I will be paying people to watch my videos. I will be asking a question on the video. Not really in the video, but kind of like next to the video or under the video or something like that. I'm going to ask the question. And for those who have an account, as long as you have an account, you'll be able to earn activity points that you can redeem for various cryptocurrencies of my choosing, like Dogecoin, Bitcoin, things like that. Now, I was gonna add PayPal, but then I thought, no, we're not doing PayPal. Because, well, PayPal has become a terrible company, and that's why eBay broke off with them. Other companies are breaking off with them. My company broke up with them so recently. So no way am I going to trust PayPal. So, like I said, you're going to be able to earn different cryptocurrencies. However, if Cash App ever becomes a goal, like where it's like a good payment option, and they do more with they better their services and add business, heck yeah. Chime, heck, I might even do that as well, as a form of paying you guys, for example, to answer the question, to watch the video. So you're gonna get to earn. So, sorry about that. You're gonna get to earn to watch my videos and answer a question. Now, it's not like I originally was just gonna do okay, watch the video to the full, but then I thought, no, I need to test them. I need to test them and see if they remember. If they learned anything in the video, and what did they learn? And I'm not gonna accept a 1 word or 2 word answer. I need 2 or 3 sentences on what y'all learned. What was the main topic about? What parts do you think that were geared towards you as a viewer? And what do you plan to do to better yourself or better your income or whatever. Something like that. So it's going to be, but it's not everyone's going to be a little different. So like I said, be prepared for great changes, stay positive, and don't let these haters get to you. Don't listen to the haters. Don't blame anybody else for your downfalls, because that's not going to get anywhere. Don't sit there and say, well, I refuse to get into crypto because it's nothing but a scam, when you're sitting here watching all these big companies, the Major League Basketball, NFL, dropping NFTs, accepting crypto for tickets, you know, whether it's Dogecoin or Bitcoin or whatever they chose. You've got to understand that if it was a scam, Gucci wouldn't be getting ready to accept it. You know, you wouldn't be able to use a Coinbase card and spend USD coin, which will convert into the US dollar. You wouldn't be able to use that at any store. I've been, you know, whether it's Walmart. So there's no reason that y'all cannot, that y'all should not, or invest in cryptocurrencies or the metaverse. I'm just telling you now, there's no reason whatsoever that you should have it instilled as in your mind that cryptocurrency is nothing but a scam. Now I'm going to leave this here. You do not need to know everything about a cryptocurrency or each cryptocurrency. You don't need to know every single thing about it. You don't have to understand everything it does or everything it's used for. All you need to do is invest in the ones that I recommend. There are others who recommend the same ones. There are certain ones I will not recommend. There are certain companies I will not recommend, and you know that. And if I recommend a certain cryptocurrency or a certain token or a certain meme coin or certain game token or a certain stock, it's because I know that it is a good investment and it will help you in the long run. Don't just hold for short term. Don't just get into it and as soon as the price crashes, you become a panic seller. So you sell it back into the USD, because what you're gonna do is miss out on what it rises up to when it does rise up. Because the stock market, the prices change on a daily basis. So you've got to learn to hodl. You've got to learn to live with no fear. If you are not afraid to get in a fight with someone, if you're not afraid to go into that liquor store and buy you 2 cases of beer, if you're not afraid to go into the club or a bar and hit up a girl, you say you're a man up and start investing. Take some of that money that you're spending and start investing, because it's only gonna help you in the long run. Stop thinking of piss poor me. Stop thinking that your life is never gonna change. Stop thinking that you've got to stay in the lane you're in. Stop thinking with that mentality. That ain't no man mentality. That ain't no adult mentality. Be a man, be a woman, and start investing. If you're buying 2 cases of beers every month or every week, take one of those cases of beers, buy one, just one, and take that other bit of money and start using it to your advantage. Start investing. Get a ledger, get a Coinbase account. Go to like Woods over here. Go to that money ATM thing. You can literally buy cryptocurrencies at that ATM. Invest in your future. Invest in yourself. If you got kids, they are a good reason to start investing. Because tomorrow is never promised. The next second is never promised. The next millisecond is never promised. It is better to take a risk than not take a risk or chance at all. So with that being said, listen to me. Listen to my words. Start investing. Get you some Bitcoin. Get you some Doge. Invest in Twitter. Invest in IBM. You know, there's other stocks you could invest in. I'm still learning about stocks, okay? I'm still new to this whole stock thing, but I will recommend Doge, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Solana, and a few others. Invest. And don't forget to take some of your investments and make sure you're putting, like for example, if you get Ethereum, put some of that Ethereum into Ethereum 2, okay? Start staking. Put it into Algorand, start staking. And don't just leave your Algorand or whatever in only one wallet. You can stake on multiple wallets. Atomic Wallet, Trust Wallet, I believe you can stake on. Exodus Wallet. Make sure, you can even stake on the Ledger. So make sure that you are investing, that you are putting that money in those, put that in that digital gold. Put it in that digital silver. Invest, invest, invest. Now, you don't have to invest all your money. I'm not telling you to do that. What I'm telling you is to learn, to take chances, to take a chance and start investing, and never tell how much you have in crypto in any of your wallets. And always make sure you have that backup seed phrase and everything. Never give it away. Never leave it in an online thing. And never save your passwords to things like Brave Browser, even though Brave Browser is a little more secure. So make sure you are keeping your wallets and your finances safe from hackers. With that being said, my phone is almost dead. I'm not sure if you've seen that it's paused for a minute. So I got to get off here. I hope that you all have a safe, blessed rest of your week. And remember, start investing. You will thank me later. And if you don't want to start investing and you just want to live the life you're living now, that's on you. I can't change everybody. I can't get everybody to do what I recommend. I'm not an angel. I'm not God. I can't tell you what you can and can't do. I'm just saying, take a chance. Invest in crypto. Start investing in stocks. Lower the amount of drugs you buy. Lower the amount of alcohol you buy if you're buying that. Just start changing your life and watch how things get better and watch how your life improves. Peace and love always. Fiat on cash, fuck that cash, I'm mad. I'm spending my fiat on crypto. I'ma give me them bags. I'ma trade it for stocks. I'ma trade it for BTC, kick rocks. I'ma trade it for XRP, non-stop. And I don't give a fuck, crypto on lock. Got the ledger on my neck, ain't playing games. People straight telling me that I am insane. Yeah, they say it's gonna fall. They say it's gonna crash. They say it's a scam. Nonetheless, all these haters, Stuffy and Poe. Well, I'm getting bags, and I'm stacking dough. I don't give a fuck.